Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing not just stars, but immense structures encasing them, absorbing their energy like cosmic batteries. Imagine entire planets engineered for a single purpose, computational megastructures vast enough to simulate entire realities, maybe even our own. Now take that a step further. What if there were civilizations so advanced that they could manipulate the very fabric of space-time, altering the fundamental laws of physics as easily as we change the temperature in a room? Would they even be recognizable to us? Or would they exist on a level so far beyond our comprehension that to us they might as well be gods? This is the question that has captivated scientists, futurists, and science fiction writers for decades. What is the most advanced civilization possible? Could such a civilization exist somewhere in the universe right now? And more importantly, could humanity ever become one? To understand how a civilization might evolve into something truly beyond our imagination, we first need a way to measure advancement. Enter the Kardashev scale, a concept proposed in 1964 by Soviet astrophysicist Nikolai Kardashev. It categorizes civilizations based on their ability to harness and control energy. A Type 1 civilization, which we are not yet, would have complete control over the energy resources of its home planet. It would be able to manipulate the weather, prevent natural disasters, and meet the energy demands of its entire population effortlessly. Humanity is estimated to be around 0.73 on this scale, meaning we are still dependent on fossil fuels, nuclear power, and emerging renewable energy sources. But if we can master fusion energy, fully harness solar power, and achieve global stability, we could reach Type 1 status within the next few centuries. A Type 2 civilization would take this a step further, by harnessing the energy of its entire star. This could be achieved through something like a Dyson sphere, a hypothetical megastructure that would completely enclose a star, capturing its energy output. If built, such a construct would provide trillions of times more energy than all of humanity's current consumption combined. With that kind of power, a civilization could colonize and terraform planets, construct artificial worlds, and ensure its survival indefinitely. Then, there's a Type 3 civilization, one that controls the energy of an entire galaxy. At this level, beings would no longer be bound to a single planet or solar system. They would spread across the stars, harvesting energy from black holes, utilizing antimatter, and perhaps even creating stars to fuel their continued expansion. Imagine a civilization so advanced that it could rearrange the very structure of the Milky Way, bending planets and stars to its will. If such a society existed, we would be nothing more than microbes to them, unable to even perceive their true nature. But what comes next? If a civilization reaches the point where it controls an entire galaxy, does it stop there, or does it continue evolving? Could there be a Type 4 or even Type 5 civilization, capable of manipulating the universe itself? Some scientists speculate that an ultra-advanced civilization could gain control over dark matter and dark energy, the mysterious forces that make up most of the cosmos. Dark energy is accelerating the expansion of the universe. What if a Type 4 civilization could harness and manipulate it, effectively controlling the fate of the cosmos? Perhaps they could slow down or even reverse the expansion of the universe, preventing the inevitable cold death of everything we know. Maybe they could even escape the limits of the universe itself, moving into higher dimensions beyond our comprehension. At this level of advancement, civilizations would cease to resemble anything we can currently imagine. They might not even exist in physical form anymore, instead transcending into digital consciousness, or becoming beings of pure energy, capable of existing across multiple points in space and time simultaneously. If such entities exist, we would likely have no way of detecting them, because their technology would be indistinguishable from the very fabric of reality itself. Think about this for a moment. What if the reason we haven't detected extraterrestrial civilizations isn't because they don't exist, but because they are so far beyond us that they are undetectable? What if we are living inside a simulation created by one of these advanced civilizations, a digital construct so perfect that we mistake it for reality? Or what if black holes, those terrifying voids in space, are actually energy farms, artificial constructs designed to harness the immense power of collapsed stars? The deeper we dive into this question, the more unsettling it becomes, because if there is a limit to intelligence and advancement, we have no idea where it is. But if there isn't, if civilizations can evolve indefinitely, then somewhere, out there in the vastness of space, there could be beings so powerful that they could create and destroy entire realities at will. And this brings us to the ultimate question. What is the final stage of civilization? Does intelligence eventually reach a peak, or does it keep expanding forever? And if we survive long enough, could humanity one day become one of these ultra-advanced beings? Before we explore that, let's take a moment to push the boundaries of our own knowledge. Every great journey starts with a few brave explorers. Right now, Cosmic Whispers is just beginning, and your support means everything. If you enjoy unraveling the mysteries of the universe, hit subscribe. It's free and it helps us grow this community together. But we're only scratching the surface. Because the real question isn't just how much energy a civilization can control, it's what they can do with it. In the next section, we'll explore the mind-bending possibilities that come with ultimate control over physics, time, and even reality itself. Could an advanced civilization become immortal? Could it build a completely new universe? Or could it become something beyond our comprehension? If a civilization were powerful enough to harness the energy of a galaxy, what would stop it from reshaping reality itself? Could it rewrite the laws of physics? Could it achieve immortality? Could it even create entire universes? These questions take us beyond the Kardashev scale and into a realm where intelligence and technology become indistinguishable from godhood. But before we explore the most advanced possibilities, we need to ask a deeper question. What is the true limit of intelligence? Humanity's greatest limitation is its biology. Our fragile bodies are confined to a single planet, and our lifespans are a mere blink compared to the age of the universe. But an advanced civilization, one that has surpassed the challenges of space travel, energy scarcity, and biological decay, would likely abandon the limitations of flesh and blood altogether. Imagine a society where consciousness itself is no longer bound to a physical form, where individuals upload their minds into vast computational networks, existing as pure data, free to roam the cosmos at the speed of light. This concept, known as digital immortality, isn't just science fiction. Today, scientists are already exploring brain-computer interfaces, neural mapping, and artificial intelligence as the first steps toward such a future. If a civilization reaches the point where it can transfer minds into artificial substrates, it would no longer be limited by the constraints of biology. It could create an entire virtual universe within a vast cosmic supercomputer, where life never has to end and reality itself can be rewritten like lines of code. But why stop there? If intelligence can evolve indefinitely, then a truly advanced civilization might reach a point where it no longer requires even machines to exist. It might transition into pure energy or information, spreading its consciousness across entire galaxies, or even beyond. Such a civilization wouldn't just control reality, it would become reality. And at this point, the distinction between our civilization and the universe itself would blur. This brings us to one of the most mind-bending ideas in modern physics, the possibility that we, right now, are living inside a construct created by a hyper-advanced civilization. This is known as the simulation hypothesis, the idea that our universe isn't the base level of reality, but rather a simulation created by a higher intelligence. If a civilization could construct a computer vast enough to simulate an entire universe, its inhabitants wouldn't even realize they were inside one. To them, their world would feel just as real as ours does to us. And if such simulations were easy to create, there could be millions or even billions of simulated realities, with only a tiny fraction of beings existing at the top level of reality. If this is true, then the most advanced civilization possible wouldn't just exist in the universe. It would be the architect of the universe itself. But here's the truly terrifying question. What happens when a civilization reaches the point where it has total mastery over reality? If intelligence can keep evolving, could a being ever become so advanced that it escapes the universe entirely? Some scientists speculate that the ultimate step for a civilization isn't just surviving in this universe, it's building a new one. Think about it. If a civilization can manipulate physics at will, what's stopping it from creating the next universe? Some physicists believe that black holes might be the key. Inside a black hole, the laws of physics break down, and space-time itself is crushed into an unfathomable singularity. But what if that singularity isn't just an ending? What if it's a beginning? Some theories suggest that black holes might actually give birth to new universes, each with its own unique physical laws. If an advanced civilization discovered how to manipulate these cosmic phenomena, it could engineer entirely new realities, designing universes optimized for life, intelligence, or even something beyond our imagination. And this leads us to a final, haunting possibility. What if our own universe was created by a civilization that came before us? If an ultra-advanced intelligence gave birth to the cosmos, would we ever be able to find evidence of it? Or would the nature of the simulation, or the universe itself, prevent us from ever uncovering the truth? The implications are staggering. If civilizations can ascend beyond the confines of space and time, then the most advanced beings in existence wouldn't just be intergalactic travelers or hyper-intelligent entities, they would be cosmic architects, sculpting the very fabric of reality itself. And if intelligence has no limit, then somewhere out there in the distant reaches of the cosmos, or perhaps even beyond the veil of our own existence, something might already be watching. But we're not finished yet. If a civilization can truly evolve forever, what would the final stage of its journey look like? Would it merge into a single, all-knowing entity? Would it break free from the universe altogether? Or would it transcend into something beyond our ability to even comprehend? Imagine reaching the absolute peak of intelligence and power, a state where nothing is out of reach, where the very fabric of existence bends to your will. What does a civilization do when it has conquered everything, when it has exhausted every resource, mastered every force of nature, and outlived even the stars themselves? What is the final form of a civilization that has transcended all limits? To answer this, we must first ask, what is the ultimate goal of intelligence? Survival, expansion, understanding, or something far beyond human comprehension? If survival is the goal, then a civilization must eventually contend with the inevitable end of the universe. Every star will burn out, every galaxy will drift apart, and eventually, even the subatomic particles that make up matter may decay into nothingness. This is known as the heat death of the universe, a time so far into the future that the concept of time itself may lose all meaning. If a civilization exists long enough, it will face this ultimate doom. But a truly advanced intelligence wouldn't just accept extinction, it would seek a way to escape. And one of the most extreme solutions could be to leave this universe altogether. Modern physics suggests that our universe may not be the only one. Some theories propose an infinite multiverse, where countless universes with different physical laws exist alongside our own. If an ultra-advanced civilization discovered a way to access, or even create these parallel realities, it could escape a dying universe by simply moving to a new one, like stepping from one room into another. This could involve manipulating quantum mechanics, warping space-time, or even tearing a hole in the cosmic fabric itself. Some theories speculate that black holes might already be hidden gateways to other universes, waiting to be unlocked. But why stop there? If intelligence has no limit, then the most advanced civilization possible might go beyond simply escaping. It might merge with the universe itself, spreading its consciousness across all of existence. At this point, intelligence wouldn't just be a part of reality, it would become reality. It could weave itself into the quantum fields that make up space and time, existing as an all-knowing, omnipresent force. To any lesser being, this would seem like a god, but in reality, it would just be the next step in the evolution of intelligence. But there's an even more mind-bending possibility. If intelligence can shape reality at will, then a civilization could reach the point where it creates new universes intentionally, not just as a means of survival, but as a form of expression. Imagine a being so advanced that entire realities become its canvas, sculpting the laws of physics like an artist paints on a blank page. It could design universes with different rules, different forms of life, even different dimensions of time and space. If this is possible, then creation itself may be the ultimate fate of intelligence, and if that's true, then our own universe may not be the first. What if we are living in a reality created by a civilization that came before us? What if the fundamental constants of our universe, like the strength of gravity, the speed of light, and the behavior of subatomic particles, were not random, but designed? Some physicists have noted that the laws of physics seem almost too perfect for life to exist. If just a few fundamental values were slightly different, stars wouldn't form, planets wouldn't stabilize, and life as we know it would be impossible. This has led to the idea that perhaps our universe was engineered by a hyper-advanced intelligence, one that existed before our own reality even began. But if that's true, what happened to them? Did they move on to something even greater? Or are they still watching, observing us from a realm beyond time and space? The implications are staggering. If a civilization can evolve indefinitely, then there may be no final stage. Intelligence might expand forever, growing more powerful, more vast, until the very concept of civilization becomes meaningless. At a certain point, there would be no distinction between intelligence and the cosmos itself. But if that's true, where does our journey end? Could we one day reach this level? Could humanity survive long enough to ascend beyond flesh, beyond planets, beyond galaxies, to become something so advanced that we too could wield the power of creation? And if we do, what will we choose to create? If a civilization can evolve indefinitely, mastering physics, bending space and time, and even creating new universes, then at what point does it become indistinguishable from a god? Could there already be beings in the cosmos who have reached this stage? And if so, how would we ever know? Let's consider the most extreme possibilities. If a civilization became so advanced that it transcended the limits of its own reality, it might no longer exist in a way we could perceive. It could be woven into the quantum structure of the universe itself, influencing events from behind the scenes, guiding the formation of galaxies, adjusting the laws of physics, or even seeding life throughout the cosmos. Some scientists have speculated that if such an intelligence existed, its presence might be hidden in the very fabric of reality. We may have already encountered its work without realizing it. One of the most intriguing ideas is the self-simulating universe hypothesis, the possibility that our universe isn't just a simulation, but an intelligence that is actively simulating itself. In this scenario, consciousness and the cosmos are fundamentally intertwined, with reality itself being the byproduct of an ultra-advanced intelligence looping through infinite layers of self-awareness. If true, then the universe isn't just a place where intelligence exists. Intelligence is the universe. And this leads to an even more unsettling thought. What if we are a part of something greater, but simply too limited to understand it? Ancient mythologies and religions have long described higher beings, gods, creators, cosmic architects who shape reality and guide existence. Could these myths be echoes of something real? Not divine in a supernatural sense, but echoes of civilizations that ascended long before us. If a civilization reaches the point where it can design and oversee entire universes, then from the perspective of its creations, it would appear exactly as a god. It could set the laws of physics, choose whether life exists, even influence the flow of time. And if our universe was created in such a way, then the beings who made it may still be out there, watching. But here's the most profound question of all. What if this process never stops? If intelligence has no upper limit, if civilizations continue to evolve, expanding their knowledge, their influence, their very nature, then what is the end game? The answer may be that there is no end. Reality itself may be an endless chain of civilizations, each one advancing until it has the power to create new realities, new universes, new forms of intelligence. If that's true, then right now we may be standing at the very beginning of this cycle, at the earliest stage of a process that has played out countless times before. So where does that leave us? Right now we are a young species. We struggle with survival, with division, with understanding the vast cosmos that surrounds us. But if we endure, if we continue to evolve, then one day, we may not just explore the universe, we may become something more. Perhaps millions or even billions of years from now, it will be us who stand on the edge of existence, looking beyond the boundaries of reality itself, and taking the final step into the unknown. And if intelligence truly has no limit, then maybe, just maybe, we won't be the first to do so. The question is, will we ever know the truth? Let us know what you think. Could civilizations become gods? Are we alone at the bottom of an endless chain of intelligence, or is something already watching from beyond the stars? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this journey through the cosmos, don't forget to like and share this video with others who love exploring the mysteries of existence. Because in the end, the most advanced civilization possible might not be out there in the cosmos. It might be what we are destined to become.